Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Spider-Man. Uh-oh, it looks like someone broke out of somewhere. Or stole something.
Uh-oh, Oscorp.
We got even bigger problems. Rikers, we have to hurry.
Oh no, there's a prison break going on.
Oh no.
Wasn't this like one of the first things they showed off?
Yeah, because it's big and fancy and lots of stuff going on.
So, I didn't get a chance to say this at the end of the last part, but that conversation with Aunt May was pretty nice. Like, the part specifically where Peter sort of dances around the fact that he's broken up with MJ, and his aunt talks about her and Ben having rough patches, and this is really interesting to Peter because he's only really known them as, like, a couple that gets along all the time, and the idea of them having rough patches is like, it's one of those things like where like an older person's life experience actually encourages the younger person to realize that maybe, you know, they can get through the stuff that they're getting through right now. So I enjoyed that.
The perspective is nice.
That's the kind of things the kind of story thing that I think really benefits having Aunt May in the story, because she does provide perspective for Peter and isn't just, you know, the old lady that he has to save all the time, you know? Like, honestly, I think that they've handled Aunt May in this game better than they've handled MJ, even though they're clearly trying to do more with MJ, and maybe that was the problem. You know, they wanted her to be a bigger part of the story, and so they forced some parts that just didn't work great. Or maybe I'm just over teenage romance, and even though this is about 20-year-old romance, it's very much written like teenage romance. So, you know.
Kind of is. But, like,
Man, there's this huge prison break at Rikers Island. It'd be nice if there were any other superheroes around who could possibly help out with this.
I guess
Thor's in Bredagard. No, wait, no, this is Bredagard. Shit. Thor's in Asgard, dealing with Asgard things. Iron Man's on the moon. Fantastic Four's underground. Doctor Strange is in a different dimension. The X-Men are in Africa. So you've got Iron Fist.
I mean, he's better than nothing.
Is he, though? Is he really?
Yeah, he's not Yamcha.
He's kind of like Yamcha.
Oh, we're helping a cop in the Hell's Kitchen precinct. Where's Daredevil?
Yeah, where is Matt?
Ninja
he's
stuff
probably
in Japan.
in court and won't find out about this for another
Ninja
6
stuff
hours. Lawyer is a terrible job for a superhero to have because you're going to be stuck, like, off the grid, more or less, for hours at a time.
Where's Frank? Where's Punisher?
Do you want... He would kill them all. Do you want the Punisher
exactly.
to be helping right now?
Yeah. Sorry, they made that choice long ago.
The Punisher probably wouldn't be in the thick of it quite so much as waiting for them to get out so that he can ambush them.
No, he'd have a sniper rifle.
Yeah, he'd be like, anybody walks out the doors of the prison. I don't know if he would kill prisoners.
That's
either.
what I mean.
Like, if they're in prison,
he'd
be like, okay, fine. You know, that's good enough.
So, like, why does this guy look like Jean Reno?
You mean Jacques from Monty Musha 3?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Can't believe they got that guy.
Okay, so, like, back to MJ, though. I think one of the issues with her is just how they have her set up within the context of this story. And I don't mean any of the stuff that I referred to in previous parts. I just mean the logistics of the idea of their conflict right now is that MJ thinks it's patronizing for Spider-Man to point out that a normal-ass human trying to do military-ass shit is, you know, worth worrying about. So, like, it's a very video gamey situation, and the result of that is that when you actually think about it for 5 seconds, Peter is absolutely in the right here, and that kind of just hamstrings the conflict narratively.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
And
there's,
I mean, I
there's
don't
nothing
even
you can really
think
side with MJ about.
I also just don't really think that it's even that much about, like, even he's just being a dick about it. Like, I mean, I guess he kind of is.
But he's just
Well, like-
right. He's just right about it, and MJ refuses to listen.
Well, like, this conflict could work if the situation were different. Like, specifically, if it were something small scale, like, say, the first mission that you play MJ as, where she's just snooping around behind one person's back for a bit.
Yeah, no, that
And
one
the
that one worked, in my opinion.
Yeah. If that was what Peter had gotten, like, on her case about, then there would be, you know, a more even ground argument that, you know, they could come to terms over. But, like, the place...
Sneaking into the military base.
Well, sneaking... Well, when you're in a hostage situation, trying to sneak around and not get shot, you know, that was like, you know... In that situation, Peter was just much better equipped to handle it, and...
Yeah, but their partners list.
You know, it
Who
would have
should
been
we
better.
have defusing the time-sensitive bomb that could kill everyone in the area? A random journalist with no background in any superheroing, science, or what have you in there, or the trained superhero who has a background in every science knowledgeable to man, including engineering?
That's just every scientist superhero, though, Brian.
Yeah,
It's like
it's just like, why have MJ do this? Peter could probably fix that bomb up in like.
But Peter's the one that runs her through it during the voice call.
Yeah, so it's like.
Because MJ doesn't know how to do
Yeah,
it.
so it's like, why are we doing this as MJ again?
You know, if they had adjusted that situation to be a little less ridiculous, then it would have worked too. Because, you know, the ending where he walks her through defusing a bomb, that's pretty cool. That's actually like, I'm pretty sure that exact situation happened in one of the Detective Conan movies, and it was great there. But, like, it's the whole situation leading up to that moment that kind of jumped the shark.
Did we fight Electro before this?
Nope.
No.
This is why the Sinister Six come out of absolutely nowhere in this game.
Like, because we fought Shocker. I remember fighting Shocker!
Yeah, Shocker's not part of the Sinister Six in this game, though.
Wait,
That-
what?
No.
Then why introduce him?
He's just
He's just
another
the
villain.
guy to be there to fight.
Well, Shocker is like the, what's a good
Hello,
Batman
Bats
analogy?
Joker here. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong game.
No, but he's been on the Sinister Six before. Like, that's the whole point of doing a Sinister Six stories, is that you see
They're all
Peter
kind of lame
deal...
on their own.
Yeah, well, you see Peter deal with all these villains one-on-one, but then he has to deal with way more... Wait, how did they get superpower packs?
I think they're more like shock collar-y things. I don't know.
What?
Well, I took them as inhibitor collars, but because of what's it called? Call them Shocker, because
Shocker,
shocking powers.
yeah.
But
Wait, are they all...
Electro.
Wait, are they
did-
all Shockers,
they-
or are these on to protect them from Shocker?
Well,
No, they're-
No,
I-
he's just making a comparison.
Yeah, they're more like, I took them as inhibitor collars. Like if they got out of the line, they would induce a
Oh,
shock.
that kind of shock, okay.
Yeah. But because Electro short circuited them, I guess.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be helping them very much.
No,
It's almost like
they're
we're
still going
yeah,
against
yeah,
Spider-Man.
it's almost like we're. A
No, I mean,
superhero
like,
or
they're going
something.
off left, right, and center.
Oh,
These guys have already been fried.
Adrenaline will do a hell of a lot of things.
I believe it.
Well, adrenaline will do a lot, but electricity is one of the things that you're probably not going to fight through with adrenaline, simply because it fucks with your nervous system.
Why
because
are
your-
so
your
many of
nervous
Spider-Man's
system-
villains animal based?
Your nervous system uses electricity to control things.
Because Spider.
Oh, Jesus. That was like Super Armor Rhino. I'm not a super big fan of Super Armor Rhino.
It's the only way it
I
really
don't like.
makes
But
sense.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't like the 8-foot guy in spandex either. Though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can go somewhere in the middle, you know?
No, I think this is nicely in the middle.
No, I mean, like, Scorpion here looks fine. I mean, like, the armored plating look kind of fits the Scorpion because, carapace, but...
Were these guys in the jail, or are they helping break people?
They were in. They were. In
I
the
feel
jail.
like
They were in the jail,
I feel like
yes.
Rhino makes more sense when he looks more like Bane rather than a freaking robot.
Why
all I'm
don't
saying.
supervillain prisons ever take their supervillain equipment and leave them off-site?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume they were taken from the off-site location and
yeah,
brought back
because
to
let's just say
them.
someone's bringing them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If the purpose is to break them out in the first place, I think they would have to find that equipment first in the offsite location and bring it before you even attempt to do this.
Yeah, so basically,
Otherwise, they're just a sinister.
Well, I mean, at least in Rhino's case,
Guys.
he can't take it off. So
basically, the
Yeah.
plot of Arkham Asylum is what you're saying.
basically, the whole last third of this game is basically budget Arkham Asylum.
I mean,
So-
I wouldn't say that.
Time
By
for a
budget,
tech
you just mean
showcase.
smaller scale. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I just have one question for you, Electro. What's wrong with your face?
Because his stupid face mask from the original designs is stupid, but they want to keep it there in some way.
That's right.
yeah, the electro mask has
sunflower
never
thing.
aged
Looked good.
well. At least he's not Jamie Foxx Electro. Like we can small favors, right?
Yeah, so they're usually
Guess
trying to
so. I
find.
didn't mind the way Electro looked though in that movie, despite thinking the movie was just.
Go, Adrian.
Man, now I'm getting flashbacks to that level in which Spider-Man game was it where Deadpool was a villain for one of the stages?
I
I think that was Ultimate, maybe.
Yeah. To be fair, the
No, it
sequence
was-
is very impressive. Technically,
It was one of the level by level games. There was an oil refinery out in the ocean where Deadpool was the bad guy.
Oh, was this before he became a massive meme character?
It was around the time. Not
That
sure if it was
probably
before or
what maybe
after.
it was one of the. Was it like?
Mid to late '90s would be my guess.
Was it a 2D game? Because it could have been one of the GBA.
No, it
Spider-Mans.
was 3D. It was
Okay.
3D. I'm pretty sure it was one of like the PS3 games.
Okay.
Maybe it was one of the time traveler ones.
Then the Shattered Dimensions, maybe was that. Although that feels
was
like it would have been
probably
a
Shattered
little
Dimensions,
late
yeah.
for Deadpool to not just be a meme.
Well, he was absolutely a meme, but he was also a bad guy for one of the levels. Like he was
so
snarking.
probably late 2000s.
He was snarking
Yeah.
over the PA system, Eggman style, you know. So,
Yeah, because Deadpool was already a hardcore meme by the time he made his debut in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was late 2000s.
Yeah, he was basically just memeing
I
the
think
whole time.
I think you actually were playing as Ultimate Spider-Man for that particular level.
Oh, so Ultimate Spider-Man gets to see a world where Deadpool doesn't suck ass. That's good for him. Oh man, that's like the
And
god.
now
Every
standing
time
in
I
for
see,
standing in for Shocker, it's Mr. Negative, and neither of them contribute anything to this plot point.
I thought he was Colonel Sanders. Oh god.
If he had a mustache, he would look like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
1, 2, 3,
Sinister Six are just here.
So you could have boss fights.
1, 2,
Basically.
3. How many of them are there?
6.
We're still waiting. We're still waiting for our final member.
That's what I was trying to.
Are there 5 here?
Yeah, there are 5
I was
here.
like, yeah, you know,
There are
I'm only
5 here?
counting
Okay,
5.
So, yeah. All right. So,
Look at
so
Mr.
much
Negative. He
it-
just like
it's more-
literally kicked him like it was a pebble on the road.
It's more like the Fiendish 5.
Ouchies. Avengers, assemble, please.
Please.
Oh, it's Ock. Okay.
Yeah, again, you can't have the Sinister Six without Doc Ock.
Oh, and he knows that we're Peter too.
Yeah, so he's not killing us yet because he wants to. He does still care on some level, so he wants Peter to go away. But like that's not.
Yeah, he
yeah.
knows.
Okay, that was actually a pretty effective reveal.
That was also a really good facial animation they did too, where he does like legitimately feel bad about throwing Peter off a building. Oh, and the rain effect on this game's pretty.
Yeah, no, this game's very pretty.
Wow, we are lucky we did not just die.
We fell into water.
Man, how many
Yeah,
people did
ooh,
Osborn have to hire to stand outside holding these signs?
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Even then, it wasn't that much.
I mean,
But the entire town of New York
I
City.
mean, there's not that many people there about the size of a certain president's inauguration. Heyo.
Oh, look at the. Oh man, just the perspective on the chin made him look. Oh my god. What was that stuff again?
Something
It's devil's
something
breath.
evil and sciencey. Basically, that's all you need.
Devil's breath,
Yeah.
basically.
It's over, Norman.
You're talking to a billboard.
Time to give them the truth.
Well, why is he this cut up over Norman Osborn?
I thought they
Or
like,
Osborn,
honest to
he
God,
stole
like,
his research, and then he was going to shut down his research and other
I
stuff.
thought they were ripping off the plot of
Well-
Amazing Spider-Man like wholesale, and I was really scared at this point.
I mean, yeah, like, there's that, but, like, this is a pretty frickin' sharp turn into vengeful.
We find out more
Psychopathy.
later, but functionally, Norman and Octavius were business partners out of college, and then Norman became the successful one and kicked Otto out.
Oh.
24 hours later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
because they talk about it earlier, where the name Oscorp came from Octavius and Osborn. They're the O's.
Oh, did
So it was
May
there,
breathe
it was
in
there.
the poo gas?
Well, it's a pandemic functionally.
Okay. Yeah, but there was blood on the inside of the mask, which made it imply that.
Oh, she definitely has it. So
Okay.
Maintain tight security over all transit points.
yes, because this
Of
random
course she
upstart
does.
reporter is also a journalist that goes on live TV and stuff. Because after all, New York only has one reporter who covers things.
Well, there aren't that many. At the very least, from what I remember, there aren't many high-profile journalists in Marvel. That's definitely more of a.
well,
Just-
Of
you
a
don't-
DC
you don't have to.
thing.
It's more you don't have to have Mary Jane doing. You just have.
it
someone-
might also be, like, the journalist who was supposed to be live on TV got sick, and they had to
mean,
pull in a substitute at the last second.
Sure, it's just weird though.
I think
Also,
that if they
it
had
would
just done a
actually-
better
Also,
job at establishing what Mary Jane was doing, because I thought she worked for a newspaper and not a TV
yeah,
station.
Yeah, she,
Yeah.
like, writes articles, so...
Yeah. So if they had
That's
just
why I
said
think
that
it
she
was a-
worked for a TV station, then or that the
Yeah.
the Daily Bugle also had a TV station, then this would have not have been
more
so
sense.
weird. Yeah.
That's why I think it was her pinch hitting, because, like...
Probably it's just a weird thing to do. It's also this is also the point where it's like, oh, it's 24 hours later, and New York's a madhouse with a pandemic, and spires blaring and all that. It's like, okay, where the hell are the Avengers now?
We're using the word pandemic, but that's, like, global. It's more
Sorry.
epidemic at this point.
Fair.
For years, I
it's
always
like-
thought Epidemic was the worst one because I thought it sounded cooler. But to answer your question, Ryan, they're on the Australia because of kangaroos.
Where's Tony Stark and his magic science that will save us now?
Yeah, it would be nice if Tony
Even if,
Stark
it
would
was,
step
it was
up.
just, even if it was just like a throwaway line where Oscorp and Stark Industries are working furiously to make a cure or something. So at least we have
Yeah.
an idea he was doing something.
This feels like the kind of situation where Spider-Man should not be soloing it, though.
It's not even because like it's kind of a given that like the Avengers are just a known thing in the Marvel universe, but there is an Avengers Tower in this game.
Yeah.
The fan, you know,
So
the
the Avengers are a thing in this.
the Avengers
universe.
are a thing. Doctor Strange is confirmed a thing.
Well, Doctor
Obviously
Strange.
Black-
This isn't usually what Doctor Strange does.
No, but it's one of those things where it's like all the Marvel heroes are clearly a thing.
Well,
so
I mean, like,
trouble
it
with
makes
jetpacks.
sense. It makes sense that they don't just assemble and dogpile the mission as an army, because like there's a sickness going around, and you know maybe don't let all your superheroes catch
You
that.
got yourself another bind here, Bobby.
Yeah, the last thing they need is for like Thor to go to the elf world and all the elves getting Doc Ock flu or whatever.
Well, I sure hope Spider-Man's
this
not on the other
isn't-
side of this wall, seeing how embarrassing this is for you, Bobby.
Look, Mom, I'm doing it. I'm flying.
Oh, Bobby, you did it again.
Why can't I get over this fence? This fence is too high.
you have a jetpack
One
on.
and a two. And a one.
Bobby,
and
I
a two.
can't get over the fence.
Use your jetpack. That's why we gave it to you.
What?
The jetpack.
What, Bobby? I can't hear you.
This jetpack's too loud.
Spider-Man's just watching everything.
He's grabbed popcorn.
Yeah, eating through the mask.